Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Primetime Pulse. Today, we're diving into a fascinating conversation between Sam Nivola and Cooper Koch, two actors who have gained attention for their roles in critically acclaimed shows. Sam Nivola and Cooper Koch both played brothers in complicated fraternal relationships this past year. Nivola, as Lachlan Ratliff on The White Lotus, yearned to impress elder sibling Saxon, Patrick Schwarzenegger, but ended up in an intoxicated tryst with him. Koch, as Erik Menendez on Monsters, the Lyle and Erik Menendez story, had to deliver a prismatic performance, illuminating all the ways that commentators and intimates saw the case of two brothers accused and later convicted of killing their parents. These actors have faced criticism for being Nepo babies, with both coming from families involved in the entertainment industry. But they're more than just Hollywood names, they're talented performers who have taken on complex roles and delivered captivating performances. We'll explore how they got into acting, what it was like to play their characters, and how they navigated the challenges of these critically acclaimed shows. So let's start with Sam Nivola. This is our first time meeting, but I feel like we've known each other. You kind of are my brother. You should have been in each other's shows. So what's the beginning for you? Where did it all start? Sam Nivola, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I grew up with two parents who were both actors, Alessandro Nivola and Emily Mortimer. Cooper Koch, okay, do you have parents in the industry? Sam Nivola, I constantly get the question, Nepo baby. Cooper Koch, yeah, Nepo baby. My whole thing was that my parents really didn't want me to be an actor, which I totally get. I don't know if I'd want my kid to be an actor. It's a really mentally tough career to be in, and even if I had no success, I would want to be doing it. Cooper Koch, and then of course you're like, sorry, I'm doing it, guys. Sam Nivola, you did a lot of theater in high school. Cooper Koch, since I was 5 years old. We had 2 musicals a year. I see my life as a constant. You start a show and you have the rehearsals. And then you do the show and it's over, and then what's the next one? And then you go again. What were you doing before you got that first job? Did you do any theater? Sam Nivola, I did. I did all the school plays that I could do. I was just really into watching movies. I initially got a Criterion Channel subscription to impress this girl that I was courting. She's like, I wear berets and I'm really into France at the moment. And I was like, okay, I can get behind that. And then I had a period of ultimate pretension and fell in love with cinema. That audition was for White Noise. I said, this is an opportunity to be on the set of one of the greatest directors of all time. But my parents really wanted me to go to college, which I understand. Cooper Koch, did you not go to college? Sam Nivola, I went to college for 1 semester. Cooper Koch, I love that. How did you land this crazy part that changed your life? I fear it's not going to be as interesting as you think it is, because it's literally like, did a self-tape, did a callback, booked it. Sam Nivola, changed my life? I fear it's not going to be as interesting as you think it is, because it's literally like, did a self-tape, did a callback, booked it. My callback was with Mike White. The one thing that was different is that his writing is just unbelievably natural and real. Cooper Koch, we actually didn't know that he was going to be there. They didn't tell us. We just thought it was going to be casting directors. But then he just waltzes in the room. He was like, how much do you know? Sam Nivola, referring to the lines. Cooper Koch, no, referring to the story. We've explored how Sam Nivola landed his role in The White Lotus, and Cooper Koch's experience playing Erik Menendez on Monsters, the Lyle and Erik Menendez story. Now it's time to delve into their personal experiences with these roles. Sam Nivola, what do you know? That's amazing. Cooper Koch, I know everything, because I've been with this story for so long. My second audition ever was for the Law and Order series about them in 2017. And then I also had an audition for the Lifetime movie that they were doing the same year. These actors have spoken out about the challenges of playing characters who are often seen as controversial or complex. They've faced criticism for being Nepo babies, but they're more than just Hollywood names, They're talented performers who have taken on challenging roles and delivered captivating performances. In our next segment, we'll explore how Sam Nivola navigated his role in The White Lotus, and Cooper Koch's experience with the portrayal of Erik Menendez. We'll also discuss their thoughts on playing complex characters and what it means to love your character, even when they're not always well received by audiences. Let's go back to our conversation with Sam Nivola. You talked about watching videos to try to impersonate Patrick Schwarzenegger's way of speaking and walking. What level of impersonating were you doing? Part of what I love so much about the show is that there's a lot of ambiguity, and so you have to make some hard and fast choices. Sam Nivola, holy shit. Cooper Koch, yeah, so it's been a long ride, and I still care so deeply about both of them. They're going to parole board in June, that looks very positive. And finally, let's talk about the emotional toll of playing these characters. What was that like for you? Sam Nivola, it was really emotional. Before going to Thailand, I would speak very disparagingly about actors coming back from a shoot and being like, I really lost myself in the character. Cooper Koch, I really thought you were gone. These are just a few moments from our conversation with Sam Nivola and Cooper Koch. They've taken on complex roles and delivered captivating performances. While they've faced criticism for playing characters who are often seen as controversial or complex, they're proof that talent and dedication can shine through. That's all for today's Primetime Pulse. Thanks for joining us.